When your baby dies in childbirth, mum and dad has a different experience of that. As the mother is terrified and fears for her life, and this results in her baby dying. And now your body might feel on edge, and you might feel disconnected and numb from your body due to the experience and the trauma that you experienced, especially if there was an emergency and there was physical injuries such as emergency C-sections, without pain relief due to health problems, or not having enough time because the baby was coming. The mother has the very visceral, raw experience. For the father doesn't feel the same fear. The father feels helpless because he is watching and experiencing what's going on. So he feels helpless and traumatized. More of a mental and an emotional experience. The father doesn't experience the physical because he didn't give birth. This doesn't mean that he cared less. He just processed everything differently. Because of these experiences, the difference can create distance between the mother and the father. It can feel like a double loss. You've lost your baby and your partner doesn't understand how frightening the experience was for you. And for both of you, this can lead to anger, hurt, and feeling very alone. Father, it can be really painful for him to watch and see you struggling and not being able to help and support you. And grief make closeness with a couple very hard who's been through a baby loss, and it can be very difficult for you both to connect because your experiences were different, and that's okay because the father experienced it differently and you experienced it in your way as the mother giving birth. Really difficult for you to talk and connect again with the closeness that you had, the intimacy, because the trauma keeps on triggering you both. Having a baby is one of the hardest things for a relationship, and you're not always on the same page. Things really feel really hard for you right now. It doesn't mean you're failing in your relationship. It just means that you've both experienced a very traumatic and devastating experience, and it takes time for your nervous system to recalibrate and for you both to understand each other's emotions. What you've been through is really devastating, and you probably both are suffering from birth trauma symptoms and the overlap of grief